We spent plenty of time today talking about the importance of customer data to consumer brands and indeed to all companies. But let's take it to another level. Imagine a day when so much is known about you that you don't actually have to make a conscious decision to consume anymore. It'll be done automatically for you. Welcome to the Metaverse, the virtual world where your character can shop, learn and interact. We've explained it to you before as Facebook owner Meta launched the concept, but now has spent billions of dollars on it. But even more companies are now developing in this Metaverse, and all of it is based on data.
In just 10 years, the way that companies attract, retain and engage with customers and stakeholders has changed dramatically. Enter the Metaverse, a highly evolved augmented reality technology developed through innovations in the cloud and machine learning. Thanks to these new technologies, businesses can now interact and learn from customers in a highly personalised way. Is it science fiction? Not quite.
I think what we saw was with COVID a really huge acceleration in terms of transformation and organisations really reorganising themselves to meet the challenges that existed through that period of not being able to be face-to-face, of having to find a way to be creative and still engage their customers.
What's emerging is not only a new way of working, but a brand new way of thinking about how to do business.
We have a distinctive view on the Metaverse, and that is that it's a continuum. It's the spectrum from the physical world to the virtual, and it's new technologies that evolve in that space over time. And we see this in the future will likely revolutionise the way that we do business and the way that businesses engage with their customers. Already we see customers and employees engaging with workplace and shopping in a different way than in the past. It's a blending of synthetic worlds where we have the physical world, which remains tremendously important, but augmented reality, extended reality, virtual reality, and ways of learning and shopping and experiencing and meeting. A whole range of different experiences can happen in these different synthetic environments. And technology is allowing us to consume and participate in those, which hasn't been possible for us at an enterprise level in the past.
At the core of this new virtual model of business is data. The continuum, as coined by Accenture, is the ever-evolving customer experience. It's about learning from the ongoing exchange and analysis of user data.
Businesses can look to net new revenues, new ways of engaging customers and new ways to create amazing experiences. Secondly, I think there's a great opportunity for efficiencies where we might not need to travel. We might be able to do training in virtual reality, or we might be able to take people out of dangerous situations to create experiences for them to learn without putting them in harmful environments. And then thirdly, there's a space to play and participate.
The end result for customers is a highly personalised experience. The initial focus is all about convenience.
It's about understanding not just, say, the products that they like, but also the channels they've engaged with, maybe the segment that they come from, the business they belong to, the end-to-end way that they might interact with your organisation, so that you're really servicing every part of that customer and really serving it up to them on a platter in terms of being individualised in an experience for them.
But with large masses of customer data pouring into the Metaverse to drive innovation, there is increased responsibility for business and for developers. But that responsibility is about the way highly sensitive personal information is protected to maintain trust with customers.
The important thing is to be prepared for it, to have protections around all of the systems that contain customer data, and to really understand what data you're holding and why you're holding it, and to not be holding on to data that you perhaps don't need to.
So what does this new method of virtual business look like? Accenture has partnered with Google and Telstra to create a wayfinding service, a highly evolved version of Google Maps using augmented reality to help you get around in public areas.
So it's taking that same technology, but it's mapping the physical world around you and overlaying that with digital signage or digital character interactions that allow you to navigate through those spaces through a more immersive experience than just Google Maps.
So what this does is it works by identifying, it knows where the walls are, so the chevrons get dropped into place. So you imagine you're walking through a busy shopping centre, you're interested in shoes, this shoe shop you've shopped at before, they decide to offer you a discount. We can pop up contextualised information specific to you as an individual that says, hey, Steph, you really like shoes, how about we give you 10% off today? And kind of attract you into that store.
The Accenture wayfinding service was only made possible by bringing the pioneers across industries together, using Google's geo-mapping expertise and Telstra's vast experience with 5G technology. It's a great example of why partnerships and collaboration are critical for driving innovation in Australia.
What we're really trying to do is to open some of these technologies to partners like Accenture and allow them to innovate in new industry spaces and against new industry verticals. So it's not only the AR Core Geospatial API with Google Maps, but more recently things like Google Earth Engine, where we're allowing our technology partners to collaborate with us using some of these new developments in technology to create that much more immersive and digitally rich experiences for our customers and frankly all Australians to benefit from.
Technology is rapidly evolving. The possibilities are extraordinary, and not just at a commercial level.
And it's really exciting. If you wind back kind of 8-9 years, Accenture really talked about digital and how every business was going to be a digital business. And people were kind of like, that sounds a bit crazy. There's always going to be face-to-face. But it's proven to be true. And I think Metaverse is really going to be that next frontier, and it's already starting to bed in certain industries. Retail has really embraced it. Other industries are jumping on board now as well.
The opportunities for using this type of technology are absolutely infinite, and I'm sure it's only the start of where we'll see this kind of cloud-powered AR 5G technology being used across a heap of other different industry sectors.